Hello students, welcome to all of you here. This is Meenakshi Gupta, physics teacher. In the last video of the 12th class, we studied about the energy stored in the capacitor and the loss in energy. And the capacitor chapter is going on. I have discussed about the capacitance and how to store the energy, what is the uses of capacitance. Today we will study about the combination of capacitors. It is most important phenomena or a theory for the numericals. So we will study first the theory in this, then we will discuss about how can we use it in the numerical. So let's study the combination of capacitors. There is a two type of combinations of capacitors. One is series and second one is parallel. I think in 10th class you have studied about the combination of resistances. There will also a series or the parallel combination, but today we will study about the capacitors, a combination of capacitors. So let's study first series combination. So here we have the diagram of series combination that you consider when the first plate of a first capacitor and the second plate of the last capacitor are connected to the terminals of the battery and all other plates are interconnected to each other, then this combo is called series combination. Consider three capacitors having capacities C1, C2 and C3 connected in a series across a battery of potential difference capital V. Let capital Q be the charges. There one should be on a one, that should be a plus Q and another should be a minus Q. That is that both will make a one capacitor or capacitance which has a capacitance of C1. The charge stored in each capacitor is Q, that should be same, and the total potential in the battery is V, and because the charge has distributed, that's mean potential will also distributed. So for C1 it should be V1, for C2 it should be V2, or for C3 it should be V3. So if we will write, therefore potential difference across each capacitor is V1 equal to Q upon C1, V2 equal to Q upon C2 or V3 equal to Q upon C3. The charge is same. Now by conservation of energy, as we know, by conservation of energy, V should equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3. They all should be together. Let it be equation first. For whole system के लिखेंगे, then V equal to should be Q upon CS. Q upon CS. Q upon CS का मतलब है यहाँ CS means combination यानी कि capacitance of whole system, capacity of whole system. Series, when we are connecting them in a series. CS, capacitance in series term. Like these are the equation first, this is the equation second, then by equation first and second, Q upon CS equal to V1, what is V1? Q upon C1. I am putting directly Q upon C1 plus Q upon C2 plus Q upon C3. By taking the Q common, the Q will be cancelled. Then 1 upon CS equal to 1 upon C1 plus 1 upon C2 plus 1 upon C3. That is the series resultant. The resultant of series combination of capacitance या capacitors. ठीक है, that is the resultant. Just remember, in the resistance it should be R1 plus R2 plus R3, which we have discussed in the 10th class. But here we are discussing about the capacitors. That should be a 1 upon C1 plus 1 upon C2 plus 1 upon C3. What is the applications or properties of these are? Equal charges is stored in all the capacitors. Q should be equal. Equivalent capacity is smaller than the least individual. Means that total should be least as compared to single one unit. Fine. Potential drop is inversely proportional to the capacity. यानी कि whatever is the potential drop will be there, the capacity will be inversely proportional. ठीक है, that is your series combination. Now we will study about the parallel combination of capacitors. Now let's come on the parallel combination. In the parallel combination, when one side plates of all capacitors are connected to positive terminal of the battery and the other side plates are connected to the negative terminal of the battery, means the all side positive 1, 2, 3, they three are connected to the positive side of the battery, and the 1, 2, 3, the threes are connected by the negative, then that type of combination is called your parallel combination. Connected to the negative terminal of the battery, then this combination is called parallel combination by conservation of charge. If we say conservation of charge means Q equal to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. That I have told you in the first chapter that Q equal to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. Charge is a quantity which is can't be created, not be destroyed. So Q equal to should be CPV. That CP is representing the capacitors when the capacitors are connected in parallel. CP, the total capacitance of this type of system, parallel system. Then V, total potential. If we write in this way, the C1 V plus C2 V plus C3 V, because potential will be same in all this system. Fine, because it is directly connected to the battery. So when we take the V common, Cp equal to C1 plus C2 plus C3. This is the resultant of parallel combination of capacitors. Fine, it's not so long derivation, it's too small. Properties of the parallel combinations are potential difference is same across all capacitors, as V is same, I carry it. Equivalent capacitance is greater than largest individual, means that total should be largest in one of them or the individual largest. Charge stored is proportional to capacitance. Whatever charge will be stored, that will be directly proportional to the capacitance. That is the properties. Now let's come on the next topic. So here we have the next topic, which is most or more important in your syllabus. It is also in the NCERT. Whatever you are discussing, all are in the NCERT, but this is important because the numericals, most of the numericals depend on it. Even the theory questions like 2 marks, 1 mark theory questions come on that topic. That's why we have to discuss it. Capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor with dielectric slab. A particular slab which have been put it between the plates or between the plates of the capacitor. That is the capacitor, and between them we have put a dielectric slab which has the dielectric constant K. Because of that K, the electric field inside this slab will be changed, and the outside it will be same because of the vacuum. Means between them, when we put the dielectric slab, because of that medium, the electric field will be changed. So we can write as a consider a parallel plate capacitor of capacitance A epsilon naught upon G in vacuum, that we have already find. Now introduce dielectric slab of thickness T. What is the thickness of this dielectric slab? Is small t. Between the plates, then therefore potential difference between the plates is, then we have to find the total potential difference. That will be total potential difference between the plates. If we will write V equal to, first we have to write it about the mid one, and for this potential difference, so we know V equal to E dot D hota hai by the relation of potential difference and electric field. So we can write E naught D minus T. D minus T is the place of that. I am taking this. Complete is D. If we minus T, then that place will be left. And the second potential is because of this, that will be plus E naught upon K, because E equal to E naught upon K due to the dielectric constant into the then T is the thickness of that plate, then E dot T. Fine. Then if we write it again, V equal to, taking E naught outside, there will be a D minus T in the one bracket plus T upon K in the second one. If you will write E in the terms of density, then we know for the plates E naught equal to sigma upon epsilon naught. I have did the derivation also for that. If you take D minus T plus T upon K, we can write it, and we can take the T as a common. sigma upon epsilon naught d minus t, and in bracket there should be a, if we are taking minus t outside, then there should be a plus, then 1 minus 1 upon k will be left. Fine. And we know sigma upon epsilon naught, and sigma can be written as q upon a. V equal to sigma can be written as q upon a epsilon naught d minus t 1 minus 1 upon k, and we know C equal to q upon v. C equal to q upon v by the definition of capacitance. After putting it, we can get C barabar, if we put the value of v in this, then we can get whatever we want. यानी कि C equal to A epsilon naught upon, then you can solve it. It's too easy. After putting the value of v, the value of v you can put here, then you will get C equal to q will be cancelled, and A epsilon naught, because v will be downside, then A epsilon naught will come on the first term. Then A epsilon naught, either what will be there, d, let me take the second one, d minus t 1 minus 1 upon k. That will be the formula, we can say. Or we can do one more thing in this. If d barabar t, then what will be the C barabar? C equal to A epsilon naught. Fine. That will be the formula for the capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor. If you have any doubt, please ask. Whatever you didn't understand, please say. You can ask me by messaging me or texting me, that you know how you can contact me. And please, whatever you want to ask me. Take the NCERT, read through it, and please do the questions on the basis of it, especially the theory questions. Most of the theory questions will come on that type of concept. So please do it. Prepare yourself. All the best. Thank you so much for